Dear traders, welcome. It's time for another FX market overview. Today is the 28th of Jan 2025. It's 1:42 local time. Let's go through the different pairs. Let's start with Australian dollar. So here we go. We had the massive downtrend, the squeeze against the longies. Okay, we had the LTS runs. Then we had the pullback towards the moving average. But then, as I wrote in the MK block, the most likely outcome was a fall back into some range. Okay, why should the smart money push Australian dollar further up if there are only longies and if not enough shorties come in? That would make sense. They would let the longies leave, let the longies win, and they don't like to do that, as we know. So there was a nice short entry back into the range. Okay, just below those longies. They can even go for the LTS if they want to, especially if more dumb money longies come in. Of course, overall, the squeeze has massively decreased, but that also shows you we're entering some kind of range phase, okay? So now with more 4-hour reversals. So that was a nice analysis and was not difficult to do. Those V patterns are very rare. They can happen, but only if massive shorties sell the market and therefore the algos go up. So that's that. You see also in the lower time frames, they are moving towards those targets, and on the 4-hour chart, it's a typical 4-hour reversal. Yeah, long is coming in, 4-hour reversal down. The previous high has been cleared. So pay attention now in this market phase to 4-hour reversals, because we're now in the ranging market phase. Actually, let's go straight to euro dollar so we can look at that. So here you see it on the day chart. Yeah. So the price is in between the long is above and the short is below. There are stops on both sides. Okay, so after this down move against all the longies, and after there was a bit of a money switch, they did the pullback, but then the price fell back into the range because again some longies came in and some shorties were kicked out. Okay, so we don't have any squeeze move, any squeeze dynamics. Both squeeze lines are low. We don't have any side dominating, and we don't have any stop nearby. So we're gonna have a range phase for a while. Okay. Sure, the market can test the lows and highs in that range, but keep in mind that the most likely scenario overall is a range phase, okay, rather than a complete reversal to the low or a complete reversal up to the moving average. These are the significantly less likely scenarios. Okay, the likelihood is that we're going to have range action across the board. Okay. And you see even euro dollar, this manifesting as this 4-hour reversal down because the longies are there and they don't want to let them win. Yeah. And on the lower time frame, they took the medium term stop, the MTS. Okay, let's go to pound dollar. Of course, it's a similar thing there. So here we see. We also had the pullback, but then we also had longies coming in, so therefore again also a normalization down away from the moving average. It's a similar scenario, just with less dumb money in the market really. And to round that up, Kiwi of course is a similar scenario like Aussie. So we also have the price here falling back into the range, away from those longies, okay. And here we see even where the range ends on both sides. That's the beauty of the market causality. So that means pay attention to that. Of course, Kiwi can even eventually take the MTS if more longies come in. But then markets can bounce around those price zones, basically. Dollar cut, the whole thing in reverse. So, I mean, dollar cut, let's show me, like, it wasn't a very whipsaw mode. It just cleared everything in the range already, kind of leading the range mode, kind of. And this manifests like this house cleaning here. So you can see like dollar cut can take the upper short-term stop, then can take the lower MTS, etc. The day chart, you see that overall we still have shorties, and they want to again fight the shorties. Okay, dollar yen. So dollar yen a bit more complex. So it came down. It's now between longies and shorties. Stops on both sides. So it's also finally joined the range mode after it did like this the attack of the low and then the MTS run up. Yeah, you can see here on the chart. Okay, pound yen looks kind of slightly bearish. Okay, it took the moving averages as some longies. Short-term stops, but it's not a high bias there, so things can switch. So be aware of that. Pound Aussie is going up. Yeah, there are some OSTs, but remember, these are not filled if like here we have a squeeze going on. So don't try to trade towards that if you see the squeeze. Never trade against the squeeze. Euro Aussie took the upper MTS there. Bitcoin cleared the high, and now doing a pullback, still looking long-term bullish. Euro pound also interesting. It went down here all the way against the longies, and then had a proper dumb money switch. Went up, cleared the high, kicked out the shorties, then longies came in, so they went again down against the longies. Now both squeeze lines are completely dead, so it's also in a range mode. Euro yen looks slightly bearish there because it has the MTS, but also is developing a new MTS above the price, so will also join the range mode. Surprise, surprise. Okay, so this is basically the new market mode, so adjust to that. You can't just trade in trend direction now, then you will get whipsawed. That's the beauty of the market causality. We see all these things in front of our eyes. Okay, and once you experience, you can recognize all that on your own. Gold came off the highs there because some longies came in and the shorties died. We see here our longies, so that will be resistance just below the price. There are also shorties, however. And silver, similar. Okay, could do some kind of a reversal move, but if more longies come in, it will go back down. So stay away from the metals. So that's basically the situation. We have Trump in office now. He didn't implement the tariffs on the first day as he announced. So he's, of course, doing his negotiation strategy as he did before. Pay attention to the news announcements. But overall, we can expect some rangy price action with 4-hour reversals. So adjust to this new market mode. Okay, the trend phase is over. Now we're in the ranging mode. Do not get whipsawed in that, trying to aim for long moves in either direction. Okay? All the best, take care. And get the MK web. The only thing that really works in forex.